It's just yeah, I Good morning, guys. There we go. Happy Easter. How's everyone doing? Good? Can you hear me? Yes? Okay, awesome. All right. Let's just get ourselves started here. Whoopsies. Holly Byrne, make me the speaker if you can hear me, Holly Byrne. Okay, anyway, we'll start. I think they'll do it, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, so grab a squishy ball if you have one. Grab your weights if you have those. If you don't have either, that's totally fine as well. We're going to start with a ball between our inner thighs. Feet a little closer than hip distance apart. All right. And then okay. Here we go. Okay, so shoulders down away from your ears, standing nice and tall, heels pressed down, top of your head reaching up. So nice long spine. Give those shoulders a nice little roll down. Did they make me the speaker? No, they didn't. Okay. All right. So we're nice and tall, neutral pelvis, so no rocking one way or the other. Ribs hugging around your center. And we're just going to start going straight up. So just keep your arms by your side. You can hold your weights if you want, and then just straight up. So when you get to the top, make sure each one of your toes is pressing into the mat. Just a gentle squeeze with your inner thighs. Hopefully you can keep your stability better than I can. And then slowly just drop your heels back down. So slow and controlled back down. So remember, not leaning forward as you lift. Just again, straight up. Little squeeze with your inner thighs this time. So connect around that ball. Hold. I still can't do it. And then slowly lower back down. All right, we're gonna go 4 more, just these heels lifting. Inner thighs squeeze up. Watch that you're not locking into your knees. Slow and controlled, you'll come down. And again, exhale, core connects, inner thighs squeeze, and then just lifting heels. Little pause. Slowly, you'll come down. And then 1 more just like that. So little squeeze with those inner thighs. Lift straight up and then hold when you're up there. Now we're going to reach our arms straight up in front of us so they're at about shoulder height. Weights in your hands if you'd like. Still gently squeezing those inner thighs and then bend your knees. So keeping your upper body straight up and down as you bend. Press into those toes as you stand up. Arms can come down. Do that again. So inhale down and exhale, press through your toes straight up. So as if you're sliding straight down a wall. The back of your head, your tailbone, even the back of your ribs, press gently against that wall for 3. Straight up, go for 2. Inhale, down, gently squeeze those inner thighs, press. And then 1 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, press all the way up. And then drop those heels. Give your shoulders a little roll down. All right. Now from here, just keep your feet flat. We're gonna go arms wide to the side. Hold when they're out there, turn your palms to face up, and then just draw little circles with your upper arms. So really controlling the movement. Nice little circle, keeping your shoulders away from your ears, nice and wide across your collarbones. Go for 5, 4, 3, gentle little bend in those elbows, 2, hold, and then turn your palms to face down and go the other way. So circling, palms are facing down. Nice length through your spine. Go for 4, 3, 2, last 1, and then bend your elbows so your 90-degree angles. Hold right here. Now you're gonna bend your knees, gently squeeze those inner thighs. Your upper body hinges forward, ribs are tight around your center. Press through your heels, stand all the way up, reach those arms. Do that again. Inhale down. Exhale, core connects, press up. Go for 4. Up. 3 more. Inhale down, squeeze those inner thighs. Exhale, press. 2. Exhale, press. Peeking you up, your sister. Last 1. Inhale down. Exhale, press up. And then you're going to go 1 more. So come down, Keep your arms here, but stand back up. Keep those inner thighs squeezing. Now from here, just pivot your hands forward. And then go for 6 like this. And up. And up. Go for 4. 3 more. And up. 2. Last one. Right up. Okay, so now from here, you're just going to go in and out. So in 90-degree angles with your arms as you open out. Arms can go slightly behind you, not so much that you're arching your back, but just feel that little pressure in the back of your deltoid there. Inhale forward, open. Inhale forward, or put in the synchros, that's fine. In, go for 4, and wide. 3 more, in and wide. Last 2, and wide. You ready? 1 more. Keep those ribs tight around your center, go out, stay right there, and then just go up 2 inches. Lift your elbows 2 inches, and then down to just small. Squeeze your inner thighs a little bit as you lift, and then down. So just 6, small, and down. Go for 5, small, and down. Ribs are staying tight around your center. 4, and down. Go for 3, up, and down. 2 more, up, and down. Last one, go up, stay right there. So your elbows are a little bit lifted. Now bend those knees again. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, press into your heels, stand straight back up. Squeeze that ball as you stand. You ready? You're going down here. And then reach out on diagonals. So now 6 here. In, press through those heels, squeeze that ball, reach up. Go for 5, 4 more. In, and reach. 3 more. In. Last 2. In and reach. Ready? 1 more. In, squeeze that ball, press up, and then lower those arms all the way down. Give your shoulders a little roll out. Pop your ball off to the side. All right, and then feet about hip distance apart. No squishy ball. You can keep those weights handy if you want to still use those. All right, so we're gonna let's step our right foot back first. So left knee is gonna stay pointing straight forward, hips are square, upper body is nice and neutral. Just step your right foot back like a comfortable distance. You're gonna bend your right knee. So now when you're down here, make sure both legs are at 90-degree angles. So my left foot needs to be a little further forward. So both legs approximately 90 degrees. Now we're gonna reach our arms right up when we come down like this. So we're gonna go up 2 inches, down 2 inches. Up 2 and down 2. So most of your weight in that left heel and down. Feel that reach up and down. Last 2, up and down. Last 1, go up and then stay. Now you're going to press into your left heel. Don't straighten your left leg. Keep it bent and you're going to pivot forward. So hold here. If you need to keep your toes down, that is fine. If you want an extra challenge, lift it up and then step back to that same position. Come down. Now you're going to bend and then reach. Inhale, bend, upper body is upright, and reach. You've got 4 more. In, 3. Left inner thigh squeezing toward your midline. Last 2. In, and reach. Last 1. In, and reach. And then come right in. Step your right foot in and then stand all the way up. All right, give those shoulders a little roll out. Give those legs a little shake. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So right foot stays forward. You're gonna step that left foot back that comfortable distance and then bend both legs. So both are at about 90 degrees. Reach those arms up. So really feeling length, reaching out through your fingertips, up 2 inches and down 2. Just go up those couple and down. Good, go for 3. And down. Your core is nice and connected. Pelvis is nice and neutral. 2. Last 1. Up. Now pivot forward, reaching those arms as you go. Lift that leg or keep it down, doesn't matter. And then come back in, bend. So reach, in and down. Reach, pivot, pause, in and down. Go 4 more. in and down. 3 more. Up, in and down. Last 2. Up, in and down. Last 1. Reach, in and down, and then step forward, stand all the way up. Give those legs a nice little shake. Okay, and then let's go to a wide second position. So heels together, toes turn out, nice long waistlines, ribs tight around your center. Just turning out a comfortable distance, doesn't need to be huge. We're gonna go arms wide, palms face forward. Now bend elbows in, bend those knees, reach and twist. So palms face forward, palms face back. In, keeping that core connected, stand up, press through your heels. Feel a nice intentional movement, right? So you're bending down, you're working all the way here. You're working all the way back up. Pull those elbows into your waistlines. Press and twist. Go for 4. 3 more. Pull in and reach. Last 2. In and reach. Ready? 1 more. In, press up. Now stay here. You're gonna just bend your elbows in, reach your right, pull it in, reach your left. And in, right again, reach, watch those knees, don't let them lock. And in, right again, reach and back, go left, reach and back, right again. And in, waistline staying long, no moving through your torso. 1 more right, and in, 1 more left, out, pull in, now stay. Elbows are a little bit off your waistlines there, bend into a plie, lift your right heel, drop it down. Left heel, drop it down. Right heel, and down. And down, now lift your right, stay up there with your right. So your right stays lifted, press through your left, stand up, palms are just facing forward for these. Inhale down. Inhale down, exhale, reach. Go for 4. Long waistlines. 3, 2, pull and reach. Last 1, pull and reach. Drop your right, lift your left. Again, in and reach. In, pull and reach. Elbows pull in, press through your right heel up. Go for 4, 3, last 2, last 1, press up, drop your left, arms come down, give your shoulders a nice little roll up, walk your feet in, have a little shake out. All right. And then let's come down onto our mat. So grab your squishy ball. All right. Have your weights in your hands. Did they change this yet? Let's see. Are you guys just seeing me tiny still? Okay, so grab your squishy ball. Just have your feet on top of the ball. Keep your weights handy. All right, so you're just lying flat. Upper body is really nice and relaxed. Make sure you can stretch your legs out. All right, so shoulders are flat on the mat. Collarbones are nice and wide. Feet are that little bit light on top of the ball. Give those inner thighs a little bit of a squeeze, and then let's just reach our arms straight up to the ceiling. So hold when your arms are up there, shoulder blades are flat against the mat. Let's start with a little protraction and retraction. So reach your arms up, shoulder blades slide off the mat, and then retract. Shoulder blades kind of press into the mat. So neither one of these positions should be very comfortable. Protraction and then retraction. Somewhere in the middle is where we're going to end up, and it should just feel really comfortable. It should feel that your collarbones are just nice and open. Your arm bones are heavy against the mat. Let's find that position now. So you should feel those shoulder blades pressing, arm bones are heavy. Nice couple of deep breaths. So keep what we did in mind. We're just going to reach our right arm to the right side and then press back up. And then go left arm out and then press back up. So having a light touch, now that we've got kind of what we want to do with our arms, right? So we're opening our arms, we're not letting anything change through our collarbones. So if you've got that, start to think about what's going on with your feet and your legs. Are your knees moving from side to side? Even slightly, notice if they are, because your feet are on that ball. If you want an extra bit of an ab challenge, let your feet be a little bit light on top of the ball. And then you will really feel how your core has to stabilize as you move these arms. So again, if you guys haven't done this with me for a few weeks, my weights are attached to my wrists. You can do this with weights, you can do it without, it doesn't matter. Go one more each way here, keeping those shoulder blades flat against the mat the whole time. Last one left. Press up and then stay right there. So keep your shoulder blades flat against the mat. And then we're just going to reach our arms overhead. So arms are going to reach. Move your legs away just that little bit. They don't need to go far. And then pull back in. Shoulder blades stay flat against the mat. Inhale as you reach those arms. Send those legs away that little bit, keeping your ribs tight around your center. And then exhale, pull back in. Good. So as your arms reach, your shoulders are not lifting, your collarbones are not crunching together, nothing's changing through your shoulders. Nice and steady. This is Avery, guys. We've got another day off today. Inhale, reach. Exhale and press. And one more like this. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, press back up. Holding at the top. So keep your feet that little bit light. Now from here, you're going to open your right arm out to the right side. Send your legs away. Keep your left shoulder blade heavy. Bring that right arm back up. Legs pull in. And there's Emmy. Left arm out. Right shoulder blade stays heavy. Legs away. And there's Bunny. And then come all the way back in. So keeping your shoulders completely evenly weighted and neutral is kind of the name of the game. Right arm opens, left shoulder stays heavy, legs move away, and then pull everything back in. And then switch, left arm out. The lighter your feet are on the ball, the harder it is to keep your weight even in your shoulders, right? Go one more each way like this. Out, reach, pull everything in. And then one more left. Out, reach, keep that right shoulder blade heavy. Pull all the way back in and then hold there. All right, we're gonna bring our arms down. Grab that squishy ball, pop it between your inner thighs. Feet just about hip distance apart, maybe a little closer together. Relax those shoulders down on the mat. And then when you're ready, reach your arms up. Keep those shoulder blades pressing into the mat. All right, so little squeeze with your inner thighs. Press into your heels, lift those hips, and then stay there. So inner thighs are squeezing, knees are reaching away from the top of your head. Now let's add arms to this. So we're gonna reach our arms overhead. As our arms reach, oh, I have room. As our arms reach, our knees are reaching away from us. So we're in a nice long line here. Our ribs are still hugging around our center. And then press those arms back up. So feel how those work in opposition. Knees are reaching this way. Fingertips and weights are reaching this way. And then press back up. Now keep both things going as we lower our hips. So hips lower, your knees are still reaching that way. Your arms are reaching back overhead. So knees reaching away from fingertips and then press through your heels up. So inhale down, slow and controlled. Exhale, press up. Go 5 like that. Really go for a nice big reach. And 4, you can add those inner thighs if you want that extra squeeze, but I really want you to feel this idea of fingertips reaching away from knees. Long line, reach and up. Last 2. And up. One more, inhale back. Exhale, press up. Hold, squeeze those inner thighs, and then slow and controlled roll all the way down. Come through to neutral, and then just grab that ball, pop it off to the side. So let's rest our hands down by our sides. They can be about 45 degrees from your body for now. All right, So, and you should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips, right? Feet hip distance apart. Belly button towards your spine, press through your heels, lift those hips and stay. So again, knees reaching away from the top of your head now. Same ideas with arms reaching, knees reaching away from top of your head. All right, so now let's give an extra little press into our left heel and then lift your right heel up. So pelvis is nice and neutral, you're not shifting one way or the other. If you feel that your hips have shifted already, keep your toes down like they are now. But if you feel like you can stay stable, your waistlines are still long, everything's connected, just lift your right leg up. I say just, it's not easy to do, but try it. If you feel really unsteady or this hurts your back in any way, your low back, or your back at all, lower your right foot down. All right, if not, stay here. So you're either gonna be here, lowering your hips and pressing up, or you're gonna be here, lower and press. So we're gonna go 6 more like this. Inhale as you lower, press through that left heel straight up. Go for 5. Inhale down. 4. And press. 3 more, lower and press. Good, last 2. Last 1. Press up, stay. Now from here, reach your right leg real nice and long. And then pull in. If anyone's feeling like they want a little extra, add arms, reach arms away from toes, and then pull in. So you have 6 like this. Inhale as you go back, lengthen, pause, exhale in. So this is the hardest point. So pause, and then pull in. Go for 4. And in 3 more. How's that left leg doing? Is your knee falling out to the side? Don't let it. Keep that left inner thigh squeezing. 2. Last 1. And in, lower down, roll all the way down, come through to neutral, take a nice breath, and then we'll do the same thing other side. Before we go to the other side, let's find our center again. So just roll all the way up, holding, roll back down. Go for a couple more like that. Belly button in. Slowly roll, roll, roll all the way. Again, belly button in, exhale, up. Slowly down. And on this one, let's stay up at the top. Holding when you're up there. So knees reaching away from the top of your head, right? Try to lift your left heel. If a hip shifts, just keep your toes down. If not, bring it right up here. So we're gonna go just lowering our hips and lifting. Remember, this is totally fine as well. You can do a few like this if you want. Work your way up to this. Go for 5. Press through that right heel. 4. Ribs come down with your hips. 3. And I'm still thinking about reaching my right knee away from the top of my head, right? I'm sure you are too. Up, stay. Okay, keep those hips lifted now. Reach your left and then pull back in. Even weight through your shoulders. Reach. And in, and your right inner thigh is still squeezing toward your midline. Reach, go for 4, lengthen away, pull back in, 3, and in, last 2, and in, ready, 1 more, reach, and in, lower your left, roll all the way down to the mat, and then hug those knees into your chest, have a little roll around there. 1 way and the other. And then reach your legs straight out in front of you. All right, reach your arms back up to the ceiling. You're starting in neutral, so you have your little space behind your low back, collarbones wide. Reach those arms overhead. So arms reach, nothing else in your body will change. Take a breath. Ribs tight, right? That's the main thing that would want to change. Your ribs want to lift, don't let them. So arms are coming up, tuck your chin. We're gonna come into full roll-ups, keeping neutral as long as you can, and then reach out to those toes. So again, I have my weights. You can use your weights if you want, it doesn't matter. Sit up tall and then scoop back. If you do have your weights, reach your arms up a little more when you start scooping. That makes it harder. All the way. Arms overhead, take a breath. Ribs are still hugging around your center, right? Come back up. So arms, tuck your chin. Reach out. Stack up tall and then go back up here. So you're rolling back. Belly button pulls in. Keep those ribs hugging around your center. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And reach. Ribs are still hugging. Now bend your right leg. Don't bend it in too close. We're going to come up again. Thinking even weight through both sides of your spine. This time we're just going to come into a little half scoop. So stay when you're about there. Good job, guys. Take a breath and then roll back. Even weight through both sides of your spine, rolling one vertebra at a time. Reach those arms. Send that right leg out. Let's do the same thing left. Right hip stays heavy. Just into that half scoop, reach your arms up, and then slowly shoulders stay away from your ears. Right hip stays heavy as you roll all the way down, reaching back. Let's go one more. Right, bending in. Right hip stays heavy. Tuck your chin. Hold. Slow and controlled rolling, rolling, and reach. And then let's go left. Tucking that chin, right hip heavy. Up. And then slow and controlled, rolling all the way down. Belly button keeps pulling into your spine. Reaching back, and then bend both legs. So again, don't bend them in too close. It gets way, way harder. Reach those arms up. Tuck your chin, belly button to spine, curling forward. Come into just that little half scoop. Arms up, and then scoop back. And reach. Let's do two more like that. Tucking your chin. Arms up, hold. Slowly rolling, rolling, and reach. And then one more like this. We're going to stay at the top. And then come all the way up to seated. So take a breath here. Head, shoulders, hips all in line. Scoop back just that half scoop. Shoulders away from your ears. Keep those ribs hugging around your center like we would do often with a ball. Same idea, except you're not going to use the ball. Right arm out to the side. Hold when it's out, just in line with your body. So you're going to think about keeping your ribs totally even on both sides. Waistlines are even as well. Reach left. And then pull back in. So your right arm opens, nothing else in your body changes, and then come in, good. Shoulders stay away from your ears, left arm opens, nothing else changes, and back. And now let's add a little reach behind us. So open your right arm out, reach back. Now really think of reaching your right fingertips away from your left, and then come all the way back to center. Do the same thing left. Reach left fingertips away from right, hold, and then come all the way back to center. Go right again. Open, reach, so you can go a little further, and all the way in, and then go left. Reach all the way in, and then come right back up to seated. Awesome. Okay, let's come to a 4-point kneel now. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. All right. All right. So nice neutral spine here again. So long waistlines, you're looking straight down. So your upper body is just nice and quiet. No, none of this, none of that, just neutral. So start with your right leg. Let's send it back on the mat. Keep your toes down. Feel how your weight wants to shift left. We're not going to let that happen. We're going to lift that that right leg up. Stay. Now let's send our left arm in front. So hands are definitely under your shoulders, and then just reach that left arm. Okay, so reaching fingertips from toes, just tap down and then lift back up. So inhale down, exhale up. So swim prep, it's an excellent shoulder stability, pelvic stability exercise. We're thinking of keeping our entire torso still as we move our arm and our leg. Go for 4 like this, watching you're not locking that right elbow. 3, nice long necks. 2, and then 1 more. Up, hold there, take a peek down at your left knee. Is it still under your left hip? If not, make any adjustment you need to. Now we're gonna round our spine. So pull your right knee into your chest, scoop your abs, left arm back, and then reach straight out. Lengthen, and then come all the way, and you got 5 more. Scoop up, don't let your weight shift to the left. and reach. So 4 like this, and all the way out. Go for 3. All the way out. Go for 2. And reach. 1 more. Come all the way in. Reach all the way out. Bring that left hand in. Bring that right knee in. Sit yourself back to a shelf stretch. Give those wrists a little twist out. Okay. We're going to come back. We're going to do another one on the same side. So we're still going to be moving our right leg, trying not to let our hips shift to the left. So hands back under those shoulders, knees under your hips, thinking about those nice long lines again. So you're going to kick your right leg out. Keep your toes on the mat. Left knee is pressing into the mat as you lift your right. So again, pelvic stability, shoulder stability. Now from here, you're going to bring your right knee to the outside of your left knee. That's medial rotation. My hips have not completely shifted. And then laterally rotate as you kick the leg back out. So knee points to the left and knee points to the right with as little movement through your hips as possible. There will be a bit, that's totally fine. In, just getting that full range of that hip joint. So in and reach. 5 more. Each time I kick out here, I'm thinking of pressing into my left knee and my left shin. I'm trying to keep my weight as even in my hands as I can. I've got 3 more. In, so do you. 2, in, and reach. 1 more, let's go in, and reach, and then bring that leg right in. Sit yourself back to a shell stretch. Give those shoulders a roll out, give those arms a little shake. And then let's come on to our left side. So we'll keep working our right glute, just in a different position here. So have a weight handy, we'll use it, have a ball handy and have a weight handy. That was a ball I had. All right, so we'll start with our heels underneath our sitting bones. All right, knees just comfortably bent, nice long waistlines. And we're gonna start with our heels up today. So floating clamshell, so heels up, waistline stay long, and then just lift that right leg as high as you can. So get that nice turnout from the side of that glute and then just slowly control back down. So think of the back of your neck staying nice and long, up. How do I look? Good. Inhale up, control as you lower. So when you're moving your leg, you want to keep your pelvis as still as you can. So again, that's abs, control. We've got the post-Easter blues here. Go for 4, up, control. Go for 3 more, up, control. Last 2, get to that high point each time. And down, last 1, let's go up and stay. So keeping your waistlines long, keeping your hips pretty still. You're gonna go up 1 more inch and then down an inch. 1 more little inch squeeze and down. So just 6 little squeezes and down, go for 5. And down, ribs stay tight around your center. 4, so even though we're really feeling that right glute, we're also feeling lots of abs keeping us steady. 3, last 2, last 1, and then lower and lower all the way down. Okay, take a breath, grab your weight if you want. You don't have to do this. Reach your arms straight up to the ceiling. So fingertips reaching up. Now reach your right leg straight out. So your left is just comfortably bent. Don't worry too much about the position. Really thinking length, reaching right toes away from the right toes away from your right fingertips. That's where we're going. Lengthen and then up. So your leg doesn't need to go high. Your arm is going to go straight out overhead. Can't quite reach. And then all the way back right above your shoulder. So as you're reaching here, this is what I really want you to feel. Your toes reaching away from the top of your head. Your waistlines are long. When everything comes up, your waistline doesn't crunch, right? Keep that long waistline. So you're getting that extra bit of length and then keep that length as you come up. Go for 4. 3, reach and up. Last 2, reach and up. And then go 1 more, reach away, Come on up, stay there with your arms. So keep this arm reaching up. Feel that your left ribs are staying that little bit lifted off the mat. And then I want you to circle your right leg around. So as you're circling your right leg, nothing else in your body changes. Circle. Go for 4 more like this. 4 more in this direction. 3. Last 2, keep that right reaching up. Last 1, reach, and then go the other way. 6 more here, keeping your pelvis totally still. 5, watch those left ribs. They're gonna wanna press down to keep you steady. 4, 3, last 2, keep that right reaching. Last 1, hold when you get to the top. Now laterally rotate your right leg. You're gonna bend it in lateral rotation. Keep your waistlines long, and then kick back out, press through your heel. Now come to parallel. So bending in parallel, knee comes forward, flex your foot, press through your heel out. Laterally rotate, bending in and press medial or parallel in and add an arm press. So you're gonna laterally rotate, bend it in, reach that arm and press. And in and press. Again, turning out as you pull in, press right out, in and press. Go 1 more each way. Lateral in and press, parallel in, exhale, press out, and then come all the way in, lower that leg, lower that arm right down. Come onto your back. Let's give our right glute a little bit of a stretch. Rose, if you want to sit with me, you gotta just sit behind me, okay? So left leg bent, right leg turned right out, and then just hug in nice and tight. So take a nice couple of deep breaths there. Nice long waistlines, ribs stay tight around your center, just really feeling that right glute. Have a stretch out. Okay, and then grab your ball, come to the same side. Right leg on top of that ball, left leg is reaching. So you can let your right foot rest. If you want to keep your glute active a little bit, you can keep your foot lifted. So really reaching through those left toes, waistlines stay long, and then just lift your left leg. So just get it up as high as you can. Hold when you're there, and then just lower to a hover. So up, hold, inhale down. Go 8 like that. Just a nice big squeeze and control. So when you're lifting your left leg there, that's your bottom leg, think about lifting from your thigh. So lifting from your inner thigh up and control back down. Don't worry about where your foot goes. Don't worry about getting your foot higher because you'll sickle your foot like I am there. Keep your leg nice and long and just move that thigh. Squeeze and down. Go 4 more. Squeeze and down. 3. And down. Last 2. Squeeze and down. Ready? 1 more. Go up, squeeze, and then stay. Now circle this leg. Again, keeping your waistlines long, keeping that reach, and you're circling from your thigh bone. Your thigh bone, your femur is circling in your hip socket. Nothing else in your body changes. Your core is keeping it steady for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold. Go the other way. Nice smooth circles. Go 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1, lift it up nice and high. Hold for 5, keep reaching for 4, lift a little higher. 3, 2, and then lower all the way down. All right, feet about hip distance apart. Let's just do one of these. Just roll side to side there. And then come somewhere in the middle. Draw those feet together and then just let your knees fall open. Just let those inner thighs have a little stretch out before we move to the other side. Okay, so we'll come right up. We'll start in that 4-point kneel. Don't need this just yet. All right, so hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. All right, keep the top of your head, there you go, reaching away from your heels. So we're gonna send our left leg straight out, Pelvis is going to stay still. Shoulders are staying still. Ribs are tight around your center. Lift your left leg and then hold when it's there. So I'm pressing into my right knee to keep myself lined up on the right. Remember, you can do that little check. Make sure you're still lined up, and then reach your right fingertips. So just tap and then reach. Inhale as you lower and exhale as you lift. So keeping that gentle bend in your left elbow. Go for 4, 3, thinking length. Remember, nothing funny going on with your neck. It's an exercise in stability, shoulder and then pelvic stability. Last one, let's go up. Stay now, let's get some movement through our spine. So bring that arm back, bring that knee in around your spine, and then lengthen back out. So slow and controlled as you pull in. Your hips want to shift to the right, don't let them. Reach in all the way. And reach. You've got 5 more like this, all the way in. Reach. 4 more. 3, watch that left elbow. Reach. Last 2. Reach. 1 more. In. Reach out. Arm in. Knee in. Sit yourself back. Have that little shake out. Those shoulders are roll out. All right, and then come back up here. So now your hips will move a little bit. You want to try to kind of minimize the shift, so that stability through your core as we move our leg from medial to lateral, right? So kick your left leg out, lift it up. You're pressing through your right knee. Your right knee is directly under your right hip. Now medially rotate your left leg. Knee comes to the outside of your right, and then laterally rotate as you kick out. So your left knee points to the right. Your left knee points to the left. In, so lots of core keeping you steady. 6 like that, watching those elbows. 5 more, control in. So that's again getting that full range of your femur in that hip joint. Bend it in and then kick out in lateral. Last few, in with control. Don't let that right hip drop with you. That wants to happen. Go for 2. Last one, let's go in, kick it out, and then bend all the way in. Sit back again, give those wrists a little shake out. And then we'll have our ball and our weight handy for our little side lying bit. So we don't need anything to start. Lie on your, so you're on your right side. If you're on the same side as me, heels underneath your bottom, right ribs stay that little bit lifted. Heels in line with your bum, but your knees are just comfortably bent forward. Don't do anything too crazy there. All right, and then we're gonna lift our heels up for that floating clam. So knees kind of pointing down and then get way up there. So lift as high as you can, keeping your body still, and then slowly lower down. So up, you're working as you lower down. Think of moving your leg through water. So really resist the whole way down. Up and control. And you're getting to that high point each time. So feel that nice big squeeze to the top and control. You might feel your right glute on this one, keeping you steady because we already worked it. That's totally normal. Don't worry. Go for 4. And slow. 3 more. Nice big squeeze. And slow. Last 2. And down, and then go 1 more. Let's go up, stay at the top, hold, go up 1 more little inch, squeeze and down, squeeze and down. Go 6 like that, and down 5 more, squeeze and down 4 and down. Keep your feet nice and still in space. 3, last 2, last one. Hold that squeeze, lower your leg, lower your heels, take a breath, grab a weight. Reach that arm up. All right, so hand right above your shoulder. You're going to move to this position and then back up, not letting your shoulder and everything kind of change as you do that. Now reach your left leg straight out underneath you. So toes reach away from the top of your head, reaching fingertips away from toes, and then arm up, leg lifts that bit. Don't worry about how high your leg goes. So inhale, reach, and up. Inhale, reaching, exhale, up. You got it. So control, reach away. Waistline stay long. Go for 5. Really reach and up. 4 more. Really reach and up. 3. Inhale out. Last 2. Reach and up. You ready? 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, up. Holding right there. So keep your fingertips up. Now you're going to circle your lefty around. So nice big circles. Keeping your pelvis totally still. Left shoulder stays away from your left ear. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. So of course that's a left glute exercise. You may again feel your right, and lots of core keeping you steady, right? Go the other way. Go 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold. Now you're going to bend your left knee in 90 degrees, flex your foot as you press out, and then laterally rotate, do the same thing. So bend in and then flex, press. So parallel as you pull in, reach that leg nice and long, and then laterally rotate in and kick out. So keeping your waistlines long, parallel, and out, lateral rotation in and reach, parallel, 2 more each way, in and reach, lateral, in and reach. Last one, parallel, in and reach, lateral, in. I need like 2 more inches of space here, reach, and then pull all the way in, lower that arm down. And then let's come on to our back. We'll give our left glute a little stretch out. Keeping those hips nice and neutral as you stretch. One more nice deep breath here. Hug that right knee in a little tighter maybe. All right, and then squishy ball under your left knee. Really reach through your right toes and just lie flat. So waistline's long, right leg is gonna stay, or sorry, left leg is gonna stay still. It's that right inner thigh that you're lifting. So remember, that's your thigh you're moving. Don't worry about your foot or you'll probably end up in a sickle like that. Lower and then squeeze up. Inhale down, control. Exhale as you squeeze. So keeping your waistlines long, keeping your right ribs that little bit lifted off the mat. Go for 6 and squeeze up. Inhale 5, squeeze up. Go 4 more. Last 3, lift that thigh. Last 2, lift that thigh. Last 1, lift that thigh up, holding there, and then circle, just small circles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, go the other way. 5, 4, 3, nice big circles. Keep those hips as still as you can. Last 1 circle around and then hold at the top. See if you can lift a little higher for 5. Keep squeezing for 4. Keep squeezing 3, 2, and then lower all the way down. All right, so feet hip distance apart. Let's do these guys again. Switch and switch. And then soles of your feet together. Just let those legs fall open that little bit. Right. And then have your squishy ball handy. We're going to come to just lying flat with our weights. We're not going to use our ball just yet. So feet about hip distance apart. Grab those weights in your hands. Reach your arms right up to the ceiling. So shoulder blades flat on the mat there. Upper body's nice and control, or nice and relaxed. and controlled. Keep that pelvis neutral. You're gonna lift your right heel and your left and stay. So your shoulder blades are flat on the mat. You're not protracted, you're not retracted, you are neutral. That's super important for this. And then ribs heavy, pelvis is totally neutral, is totally still in neutral. Lift your right leg. Nothing in your body should change. Now, as we go to lift our left leg, your weight is going to want to shift. Your back might want to arch. Don't let it. So go nice and slow. Control, transfer the weight from your leg into your core and stay. Now from here, you're going to reach your right leg away. Doesn't matter how far. You don't want to move your spine. And then bring your right leg back in. Now go left. You can start small to start, whatever feels good. Now, how's your upper body doing? Are your shoulders still neutral? They should be. Is your neck still nice and long? If you feel like you're doing this, try and keep the back of your neck heavy. You might want to pop a pillow under your head. If you're feeling a little bit of tension through your neck, reach. And now you're ready, you're gonna add an arm. So same arm, same leg, right fingertips reach away from your right toes. Have a nice little pause. And then pull all the way in. Left, reach it out. Left fingertips from your left toes. Pause. And then come right back in. Do that again, right. And in and left. And in. Good, right again. Exhale, reaching along. Inhale in, very good, guys. And left. Back in. Hold. Now can we reach both legs? They don't need to go straight. Reach them away a little bit and then pull them back in. Legs reach away that little bit and pull back in. Now can you add arms to that? And in. Do that again, little reach. And in. Go for 3. Exhale out. Doesn't matter if your legs go straight or not. Last 2, you want to keep neutral. And in, 1 more, let's reach. Back in, hold, lower your right, lower your left, lower those heels, lower those arms, and then bring your hands behind your head. So elbows hover off the mat a little bit. Let's add a little upper abs, a little flexion to this. So tuck your chin, curl forward and stay. So looking towards those bent legs, nice even weight through your hips. Lift your right heel, lift that leg up, and then lift your left heel and just stay there. If you want extra core, you can lift your leg up, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep my toes down because I really wanna make sure that my hips stay steady. That's the most important part. All right, so we're gonna reach our right leg and then we're gonna pull it back in, just like we did in the last exercise. Now we're gonna add upper body to that. So reach your upper body away. And then curl back in. If you want a little more, reach your right arm away. And then reach out past your right knee. See how my hand is back here? Reach. So it doesn't matter if you use your arm or not. Make sure your head is heavy in either both hands or your left hand. You've got 3 more. Keep that pelvis nice and still. Go for 2, reach. Just into tabletop. Don't bring your knee in here. That's a bit of a break. Contrary to popular belief. Reach up. Stay there, right hand behind your head. You ready? We're going to add rotation to this. So left shoulder, not your left elbow. Left shoulder towards your left hip. Exhale across. Inhale back. Even weight on your hips. Exhale across. Inhale back. Go for 5. And back. 4 more. Rotate and back. 3. Rotate and back. Last 2, little twist and back. Last 1, little twist. Back through center. Lower your right. Lower those heels. Lower your upper body. Woo. Take a little breath. Have a little roll around there one way and the other. And then lower those legs down. So back about hip distance apart. Remember your options, really listen to your body. You do not need to take the hardest option. It's not going to be the best for everybody at all. Tuck your chin, curl up. So stay there. Let's just come up and down a few, finding that center of our body. So lower your upper body and then curl up, lower, exhale up. Go one more like this. Inhale back, exhale up, holding there. Lift your left heel and lift your leg. Stay there. So if you want, you can lift your right heel. If you want, you can go here. Just as long as you're finding that center point, you're able to keep it in your body. So from here, let's reach our leg away. Doesn't matter how far you go, and pull it in. So upper body stays upright for the first couple. Just reach and pull in. Now, if you want, add that upper body. You can add your arm right away if you want. Left fingertips reach away from your left toes. Pull all the way in. So no movement through your pelvis, reaching back and curling up. Inhale, reach long. So go for 4 more like that. This is the hardest point right here. If it feels like a break, that's not good. You want to keep working. Work all the way back. Feel that intentional movement. Again, this is a reach. It's not a flop back. Go 2 more, reach. And what's going on with your right toes? Are they staying a little light? Last one. Reach up, hold there. Left hand behind your head. Now add rotation, right shoulder to the top of your right hip, not your right elbow. Right shoulder across and back. Reach across and back. Pelvis stays still. If your pelvis is staying still, add that arm. Reach. Inhale, so it's right arm now. Reach. Inhale, back. Exhale, rotate. Good. Back. Right hip is heavy. Last 2. Last 1. Right hand back. Lower your left toes. Lower your heels. Lower your upper body all the way. Hug those knees in. Have a little roll again. Side to side. All right. Check this. Okay. And then let's flip right on over. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's just do a little cat stretch here. So rounding up and then all the way out. Rounding that spine. So really draw that belly button right up into your ceiling. Look towards those knees. And out, and then step your right foot back. So really reach through your right heel, step your left, holding there, and then do the same kind of idea. So start with your abs, scooping those hips up as you press yourself back to a downward dog. Hold there, press those heels down low, and then scoop up through your core again. So rounding through your spine, come back to that plank. Holding there, take a breath, really reach toes, or really reach heels from the top of your head. Tuck that chin, scoop. And then go one more like this, all the way forward. And then let's go right back. Tuck that chin, rounding through your upper back, your mid back, your lower back. And then walk those heels out. Drop them both nice and low. And then walk your hands into your feet. One at a time. Walk those feet in if you need to. And then just hang in that forward fold. Give your head a little rock back and forth. Give those shoulders a roll. And then roll on all the way up. Lovely, everybody. Nice work, guys. Hope that felt good. I'm teaching mat classes at the studio outside, or at the club this week outside if anyone wants to join. It was a little chilly last week, but hopefully it'll be nicer this week if anyone's interested. All right, I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.